Good morning and welcome to a cold but dry Kettlewell on day 2 of the Lady Anne's Way. It's about 5 to 8. My train is at 20 past 8 tonight, and I think I've only got so it says 28 miles, but yesterday was 2 miles over, so I'm going for 30 miles. Now if I do that at 3 miles an hour, that's 10 hours. At 2.5 miles, that's 12 hours. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to just give you a quick 360 and then get off. Just check my map because it's my hands are cold. Now I don't know if I go up the main street there. I came down the main street. That's the Dales Way up there. On this way, Buckden, Burnsall, Ays, Garth, Skipton, 14. That's the wrong way, all of them. No, Buckden, that's where I'm going. Right, hang on. I'm not going on the main road though, so I'm just going to have a look on my map. Chat to you later. Right, we've just come past mile 5, which is the village of Buckden, and we just passed the edge of it. So the village store was open, so I got a cup of tea and a couple of cheese sandwiches and had to sit down for 15 minutes. So yeah, about 10 o'clock now, and we're coming out of Buckden. There's quite a steep climb, so I didn't bother filming. You don't know my heavy breathing. And we're going up this road the next time, for the next part. And if you follow the road up, let's have a look past this wall. It's a scene of my claim to fame and my first and only helicopter ride. So you follow the road up from the houses there, and it goes up. It turns left. You can just see a car coming around it now, and then it turns right and then left again. And dead centre on the horizon, just below the horizon of this shot, you'll see a plateau. Well, that's where the helicopter landed, because that's where I caught my bike as I overshot the bend. And it drops down quite sharply, and I was going far too fast and hit the 12-inch grass bank, arse over the handlebars, and I bounced off these 4-inch square concrete posts. Yeah, and then fortunately there was enough people coming up the other side to phone an ambulance, which picked my bicycle up, took it to Grassington ambulance station, whilst I got airlifted to Keighley Hospital. Yeah, very good. All I'd done, fortunately, was just torn ligaments in my left arm, so I was still able to go on my cycling trip 3 weeks later to Italy, which was good. So yeah. Right, can I get through this? Of course you can. Let's have a look. Now, does it take me onto the road? I think it takes me onto the road. No, wrong again. There is a footpath that does that. Right, I'm going to put this away now, but I'll just give you, see what you're missing. Down there, look. It's alright, isn't it? For a Sunday morning. Yeah, this I still don't, might just have hit double figures centigrade. That's the Cray Bridge. Right. Okay, that'll do for now. Film a bit more later. So, I've just passed mile 9 and those last couple of miles, yeah, from Buckton it's just been a steady climb, and then I took a couple of photos at my accident, so that was about mile 6.5, and then that was a steady climb as well, but it was on road, and but then it took off then up, what was it called, up to Stalling Busk, and I don't think we're there yet, but by heck, it just wound up and up and up and up for a couple of miles, and I just ran out of steam, not been eating properly. Let me turn right here. So corrected that, got something down me, and yeah, it's alright. I just thought I'd get the camera out to show you where we are. But yeah, the route's not too bad. Keep going along these old, I don't know, what are these old drovers paths, pack horse paths. By a byway to Carpley Green, which is where we're going. Right, hands are still cold, so I'm just going to put that away in a minute. I'll just show you where we are. Yeah, that's just what we want, motorbike. I don't know. And what's wrong with using your own steam power? Bicycle. Right, okay then. Right, in about half a mile I'm going to take a bit of a detour, and instead of going round to the right to Wharton and then up to Askrigg and right the way around, what I'm going to do is stay on this road and go up towards, is it Bainbridge, and then Helm, and then turn left. Now the advantage that'll give me is I'll knock about at least a mile off, maybe a mile and a half. Now yesterday turned into nearly 24 miles, which I thought was 21 and a half on OS Maps app. So I got robbed of 2.5 miles there. Now if that happens again today, because today's mileage I thought was 28, that means it's over 30 miles, which I can do, but I'm time restricted. My last train is at 8:21, and okay, I've been doing 3 miles an hour at the moment, but that's not guaranteed for the rest of the day. It may drop to 2.5 miles an hour, in which case it's going to be tight. So I'm going to play safe, and yeah, instead of turning right, I'm going to go straight on. But yeah, here's a bit of, on a completely different note, here's a bit of one farmer keeping up with technology. So he's rented out a bit of his land to that doesn't look like a 5G tower, probably a 4G, but it gives the surrounding area a mobile signal. I suppose. Gives them a bit of extra income. Yeah, modern progress. They're not as vulgar as those big white windmills. Still, it's modern technology for you. Right, okay then, chat to you soon. No walk, so I've got my gloves on that hand. Okay, it's a touch screen. Now that's impressive. What isn't impressive is that one there, that little sign that says Riverside B&B. Yeah, I wouldn't chuff and stay there. You'd never get a night's sleep, not unless they had treble glazing. But yes, this is a village of, I love that sign though, the village of Bainbridge. Right, where I need to be is, I need to get some more water and possibly a cup of tea if I can. Right, that's not looking too promising in this car park of a village. Alright, I'll keep looking. Pub's a possibility. Wensleydale Bakery and Tea Room. Lovely, cheers. So much for shortcuts. I should have been up over there, but the farmer's taped it off, so I've got to carry on this way. And this lot, morning or afternoon rather, these ladies think I'm here for them, but I'm not. I'm having to carry on along this way. Come on, make your mind up, girls. Cheers. Yes. So I carry on along this way. It's running parallel to my path, so we're okay. I just don't want to scare these cows. Yeah. They reckon that the cows are short-sighted, aren't they? Which is probably why they don't see you and don't get out your way. But what do I know? I'm not a dairy farmer. Right, well, with that 1.5 miles cut off, I reckon now round about 6 o'clock finish, and that's just that's a guesstimate, as we're not doing, because it's pretty flat. I've got a hill to go to get back onto my route. Or have I? No, thanks to the dairy farmer taping it. Oh, come on. Oh, it's only I can get over that. I think that's probably for cows. Yeah, so you don't want them going the other side of that blue rope. Yeah, that's fair enough. Right, cheers. So this past mile 17, so with this shortcut, if that's what it is, because I've had to do quite a bit of detouring, broken gates that I couldn't climb over, and what they've done is the old wooden gate was broken, so they've just thrown it to one side and put a huge metal gate there and bricked it up at one side, or rather laid some huge stones at one side so you can't lift it over to open the gate. So, and climbing over it was a no-go. So I had to go over the dry stone wall. It's a bit dodgy. Yeah, but I just thought I'd get the camera out, see if I can show you this view. So hopefully 10 miles to go. After this, there you are, look. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, I could have walked along the A684, which you can see the traffic, but yeah, glad I didn't, because they're only narrow roads and it seems a little bit too much traffic. It's not a little country road where you only see one car every hour or so. No, it's Sunday, everybody's out. But Hawes is pretty close as well, and that usually gets quite a bit of tourism, especially at the weekend. Hopefully can get a cup of tea there. Right, okay then, chat to you soon. There you are, look, village of Hawes. You see the church there. Now I'm filming from here because I know it'll be busy, and secondly, when there's a lot of people about, you don't know if any of them are going to object to being on film, so it's best to err on the cautious side and just get the scenery there. But if you've never been to Hawes, beautiful place. Yeah, up on the, is it the A684? That's the road I think that's been running. And yeah, very, it's, I think it's at a crossroads. I know you pass it on the, I think you pass it on both of them, don't you? Coast to coast and, or do, yes, you can do on the Pennine Way. Yeah, I think I've hit it twice on my trips, but I might be wrong about the coast to coast. I don't know. I'd have to check. Right, anyway, a bit of climbing now, so I'll put this away. Right, so yeah, come out of Hawes. Like I said, I can't film there really, and it was busy. But the good news is, I reckon I'm only about 7 miles from the finish. But bad news is there's another hill to climb. So I have to come down here, along the river, cross over it, then we climb, steady climb up, and then drop straight back down, because there's only one route, other route, and that's the A684, and I'm not walking along there for, what is it? I just don't want to film this old fella. I don't. Where were we? Yeah, there isn't a route. The only route is along the A64, and it's just too busy. So I'm afraid it's up the hill and down the other side. Down to Garsdale station, and see if we can get an earlier ticket than 8:20, because I'm not waiting. Yeah, I'm not waiting around that long for the sake of buying an extra ticket. Right, cheers. Right, bad news first. We've got to go up that. good news, come down at 90 degrees to this path and to the station. But then of course next Saturday we start with an uphill. Anyway, it's on. First of all, I'm going to a B&B that night, so I'll be carrying just 2 extra days worth of clothes and the essentials, and yeah, then it's onwards into Penrith. Should be about 22-23 miles a piece. That'll do for the weekend. Today we've done, I think we're coming up to mile 23. We've only got 4 left, which is good. Right, I'll get off because heavy breathing's going to start soon. Right, you may be wondering why I'm walking on the road. Well, you know those little signs they put on the gate just above the stile that says Bull in Field, and you think, yeah, of course it is. And then when you see it, you think, yep, that's a bull. Right, about turn, back onto the road, sod it. Yeah, if I have to jump onto this, well, there's not a grass bank, but if I have to jump onto that for a car, that's not a problem. Yeah. I should think next weekend, if matey stays down there with his girls, I should be well clear of him. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll put this away and do some traffic watching. So, ain't it? Right, safety first. Right, it's 5 to 5. My next train is at 6:35. I've just checked the tea room there. It's closed. Sunday, isn't it? So, anyway, I should have come along that. Oh, hang on, you can't see it. Along the ridge line there. That was my path. And then 90 degrees down the hill. So next Saturday, I'm in for it straight away. I won't shoot into the sun. But yeah, I think, what are we on now? 25, 26. Not far now, about another mile down here. And that's it. Unfortunately, next Saturday the tea room doesn't open until 10:30, so I'll be long gone before then. I wonder if that's that might be my, no. I'll check on my map. That is a path, but yeah. Pennine Bridleway. Yes. Yeah, this is where I should be. Right, okay. Not a problem. Right, so we know that for next Saturday. Okay. That's the end of today's video and the end of, where are we? This platform for Settle, Skipton and Leeds. That's me. Yeah, hope they've got a waiting room. Oh, crikey. Next week, so yeah, so this is the end of part 2. Kettlewell to 6:35, hour and 18. Oh dear. So next week will be from here up to, that'll be locked. Oh no, hang on. Oh, that's nice of them. Oh, good. Oh, look at that. You can see how old it is. Little fireplace. Yeah. Nice one. Just don't fall asleep and miss the train. Right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.